everybody, this is Jackie Van Ham, and I'm here with Open Road Radio. We're currently at the 29th Annual Cycle World International Motorcycle Show here in beautiful, absolutely perfect Daytona Beach, Florida. This is part of the annual Bike Week celebration. We're a couple blocks from the water on Atlantic Avenue here at Ocean Center. Gina is inside getting ready to broadcast live, and let's go check out the show.
Start your engines and climb aboard with the world's most famous motorcycle talk radio show. Open Road Radio is on the air and heard around the world with the talents of Gina Woods, Bobby Graham, The Dozer, and Ideal Dave. Featuring product reports, two-wheeled sports, industry news, and technical gurus, with celebrities that ride, historical jive, and the coolest events stateside. Get ready to talk the talk and walk the walk with the crew that gets their kicks on two wheels. Here's your hosts of Open Road Radio.
It's live from the Cycle World International Motorcycle Show in the Sunshine State, Daytona Beach, Florida. It's Gina Woods and Open Road Radio. And we have had a wonderful sponsor, Hoka Hey. We've been taking them around the country with us, and everybody wants to know, how do you win $500,000? And we tell them, get on your bad motor scooter and ride. Ride from the Keys to Alaska. We have Beth with us from the Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge today.
Thank you very much. Pleasure to be here.
Thanks so much for joining us. Lots of interest in this. Lots of interest from the medias of the industry to people everywhere. People that have been to Alaska that says, oh, I've done this ride before, and people that are eager to win $500,000, people that are eager to get on their motorcycle and take a trip. So tell us what the response has been for you.
Oh, the response has been terrific. We've been set up out at Destination Daytona, Bruce Rossmeyer's Harley dealership up in Ormond Beach. We've got our teepee set up in the front lot there. We'll be there through the weekend. And we have just been meeting and greeting and telling the story about what Hoka Hey represents, what it means to us, what it means to our challengers, and the charities that we have, that we're going to be contributing money to. Hoka Hey is become a life force all of its own. So we couldn't be happier than the response that we've gotten, especially since we've been here this week.
Well, it has got a lot of response, and you got the medias, a lot of the motorcycle publications, some of the manufacturers now I hear may be interested in doing the ride. So this may be a real big media blitz for you. Why don't you tell our listeners a little bit about the ride itself and what it entails?
Well, the Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge is a long-distance endurance ride. It's not a race. We've had a lot of people calling it a race, but what it is, it's the individual against the road doing battle with the elements. So we came up with this, my husband came up with the concept a little over just about 2 years ago, and I'm just crazy enough to go along with it. So we've been working our tails off trying to get the word out to people. $500,000 winner take all pot of gold at the end of the road.
Boy, what an incentive! What an incentive! I know that the wild man Chris Kelly and I have been talking about it for weeks. I think I've done the trip 3 times in my head. You know, so
I've done it millions of times since this thing was initiated. I'll bet.
So I understand that you guys were kind of tweaking the ride as well in the last couple of days. You've met with the folks at the Keys, so everything is underway.
Yeah, I just got back from the Keys right before I came up to Daytona. I was in Key West visiting with the city manager's office and the police department, so there was some minor things that they wanted changed. You know, right now we're going to be starting out on Whitehead Street facing that southernmost point, and when that starting gun goes off, there will be 1,000 challengers heading up A1A and right on out of town. So we couldn't be happier than the response we've gotten from Key West. us, the officials down there, as well as the folks up in Homer, Alaska. Really a welcoming crowd. So it's just been, the response has been terrific on the official level as well as from our potential challengers.
Well, that's exciting stuff. And how can people get more information on the Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge?
www.HokaHeyChallenge.com. That's HokaHey challenge.com, or they can contact us at 605-745-6527. That's the office number. So
what is, Beth, real quick, because a lot of people listening may be delaying or maybe thinking about, what is the cutoff? Do you have a cutoff date?
We don't have a cutoff date. That's going to be June 19th. The ride starts on June 20th. We do have a cutoff number. This is for 1,000 warriors. So right now we haven't quite reached our number. We have some spaces still available. We're still accepting applicants and looking forward to riding with 1,000 real challengers.
That's awesome. So give it up for the Hoka Hey, and we will hear more about it, and we'll have you guys more on Open Road Radio as we get closer.
Outstanding. Thank you very much for having me here.
Thanks
I sure
so much,
appreciate
Beth.
it.
Good luck. Have a good week here.
Thanks.
If you're just tuning in, you're listening to Open Road Radio, broadcasting live from beautiful Daytona Beach, Florida, at the Cycle World International Motorcycle Show. We're actually going to be carried right now on American Forces Network, the Sports Byline Radio Network, coming soon to Sirius Satellite Radio.
Hey.
Like we just talked about, the Hoka Hey Motorcycle Challenge. Only a true warrior will have what it takes to ride from Key West to the Kenai Peninsula in Alaska for $500,000 of Alaskan gold. See more information at HokaHeyChallenge.com.
Okay, we'll see y'all next week on the radio.
Thank you for tuning in to America's premier motorcycle talk show. This is Carl King inviting you to join us again next week for another great ride with Open Road Radio.